Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Tony Vinchelle with A Stronger You Fitness and the Becoming a Stronger You movement. That's my family in the background. You're going to be seeing everybody. So I wanted to talk to you guys today about staying motivated to be able to achieve your fitness and your health and your wellness goals. A lot of times we will start a workout program and say, I want to lose weight or I want to build this amount of muscle. And, hey, how are you? What's up, Justin? Says ASU question. If by ASU you mean Arizona State University, no. Hey there, Cease. Or I hope I pronounced that right. But a lot of times we will start a workout regimen or a program, and because we don't see results in the first 3 weeks or the first month, we automatically think that it's not working, or we want to change things, or we want to start doing extreme things with our diet. And one of the things that I don't think people understand is that physiologically, for the average person, it takes you about 12 weeks. It takes the average person about 12 weeks for your body to even just start figuring out exactly what's going on. What's up, Northside Texan? To even start figuring out what's going on. It takes 12 weeks for your body to adjust. And so when you start a workout regimen, or you start a new eating plan, or you change anything different, you've got to be willing to give yourself 12 weeks. When I work with clients, I tell them, and I work 12 weeks at a time, I tell them, if you are not willing to give yourself at least 12 weeks, then you are not ready to make a lifestyle change. You are not ready to lose weight. You are not ready to build muscle. You are not ready to hit any of those goals. So what I want to hear from you guys is, what are some of the challenges that you have when you start a new workout program? It says, do you have your own gym or what? So I actually travel to my clients' homes, my one-on-one clients. I travel to their homes, and then I do have a gym where I pay rent to train out of. Let's see, it says, hard to start, easy to keep going. So yeah, you're absolutely right. It is hard to get started. Why? Why is it hard to get started? Well, one of the reasons why it's hard to get started is because, hey there, Harbige Tom, Harbige Tom, or maybe I could just call you Tom. Hey, how are you? A lot of times when we're trying to get started, it's very easy. Oh, I'm going to get to that, Justin. I'm going to get to that. Yes, that's actually going to be my next point. So let me say this really quickly. One of the reasons why it's hard to get started is because we spend a lot of times, hey, from Turkey. My sister actually visited Turkey last year as part of her senior trip. We find ourselves talking ourselves out of it. We tell ourselves all of the different reasons why it won't work, and all of the different things that we cannot do. I don't have time to plan my meals. I don't have time to hit the gym. I only have 20 minutes every time I go to the gym, or I don't have a gym membership, or we spend our time making all of these excuses and telling ourselves why it won't work. And that's one of the reasons why it's hard to get started. Now, for Justin, your question was, it's very hard to see gains, and that is, and why is that? So this is the thing, okay? It takes time to naturally build muscle. And for some people, you can only put on, I've seen gains. For some people can only put on so much muscle in a year. I'm from Texas. I'm from Texas, to my friend from Turkey. So some people can only put on so much muscle per year. Excuses are easy, and the truth is not. That's absolutely true. It's very easy to make excuses. It's very easy to come up with all kinds of different reasons as to why you can't do this. But it's true. It's hard to deal with the truth that you do have to make a change, or else your life is not going to be where you want it to be. With regard to making gains, you've got to be willing to give yourself time. Got to be willing to give yourself time, because getting gains is not just about what you do in the gym, but it is also about what you do in the kitchen. If you are trying to gain muscle, then you have to eat in a way that allows you to gain muscle based on your metabolism. And a lot of people miss that part. They want to go to the gym and they want to lift heavy, but then you leave and then you're not eating properly and you wonder why. The idea is that when you, my name's Tony. That's my name. the idea is that when you go to the gym, you work your muscles out, you break your muscles, and then your muscles repair. When they repair bigger. But this is the thing. In order for your muscles to repair properly, they have to be fed properly. And if they're not being fed properly because you're not giving yourself enough the right nutrients, or you're not giving yourself enough nutrients, then your muscles are not going to grow. So that's the whole idea with gain. So what other challenges do you guys have with regard to your health and fitness goals? Whether it's gaining muscle, losing weight, getting started, staying motivated. What are some of the things that you guys have a hard time dealing with? I can. Oh, thank you from Turkey. I love you too. So I can tell you some of my challenges. I am a stress eater. I am. And there are a couple of go-to things. One of the things that I used to like to do, I had to stop doing. I used to like to eat Chinese ribs all the time until one time I got parasites from the ribs at the Chinese restaurant. So I had to stop doing that. But I am a stress eater, and so I have to be very cognizant of that, and I have to be very careful with that. Let's see. What are some of my other challenges? Chili cheese fries. That was my husband saying chili cheese fries. Whatever. It's none of your business. So what other challenges do you guys have? Staying motivated, getting started, being able to achieve your goals. Because there's two big keys. The first one is, okay, there. I smiled. What are you taking a screenshot? So the first key is getting started, and the second key is staying motivated, right? Because you've got to stay motivated all the way through your entire program. And what are some ways that you can stay motivated? You can read motivational quotes. You can put up a picture of what it is that you want to look like, or you can write down what your goals are and look at them every single day. There actually is, and I talked about this. Text is beautiful. Thank you. I talked about this when I did my metabolism-based meal planning webinar. There is actually a physiological reason why we're supposed to write our goals down. So every time you achieve your goal, or if you have a to-do list, every time you achieve something on that to-do list, you get a shot of dopamine. And it helps you feel good. And what that shot of dopamine does is it wants you to go out and do something else that you're good at. It wants you to go out and do something else that you can be rewarded for. And so physiologically, it is really important for you to write your goals down. Why? Because if your goal is to lose 25 pounds, and let's say you break it down in 2-pound increments, every time you drop 2 pounds, you scratch that off. Let's see. It says, you are Tony, YLDIRAM like. I'm not really sure what that means. So every time you have a goal, and you, for example, if you lose 2 pounds, you scratch those 2 pounds off. When you scratch those 2 pounds off, believe it or not, your body gets a shot of dopamine. And when your body gets a shot of dopamine, dopamine is very addictive. It's a very addictive hormone. Your body wants to feel that again. So what does it do? You start, I'm not sure what happened there. Oh, okay, I'm back. So, you start doing the things that got you that shot of dopamine in the first place, and it helps you to move on, and it helps you to keep going. So, that's one of the reasons why it's super important to write down your fitness goals and to make sure that you have something that you're shooting for. So what other challenges do you guys have with regard to staying motivated to hit your goals? Or, what other questions do you have about nutrition and fitness and working out and, body fat and all that kind of good stuff? Oh, thanks for the roses. Journal through it. Absolutely no excuses for me. Yes, 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 yes. Food journals are amazing. Weight loss journey or muscle gain journey journals are amazing because it gives you the opportunity to see how far you've come. Sometimes we make strides, and we achieve things, but because it's not what we wanted to achieve, we totally forget that small progress is still progress, right? So if your goal is to lose 20 pounds and you lose 5, guess what? You're 5 pounds less So now you're only 15 pounds away from achieving your goal. But what happens is, because we didn't drop the full 15, we turned it into this big, huge, just catastrophe, right? Because you didn't lose those 15. Actually, I do not speak Turkish, but my little sister actually does speak Turkish, and she speaks it very well. It's actually pretty cool to hear her speak it. I don't know if she'll be taking any more trips to Turkey, since she doesn't go to that school anymore. She graduated, but yeah, it's actually pretty cool. But I think the college that she goes to has Turkish, so. All right, so, again, we are talking about staying motivated. Hello. Yeah, I'm not sure why it keeps doing that. So, again, we are talking about staying motivated. And so tell me, what challenges do you guys have, or what questions do you have about staying motivated, being motivated, feeling motivated to continue to achieve your health and your fitness goals? Or what questions do you have about weight loss, muscle toning, that kind of stuff? Catch you again soon. Okay, thank you so much. Thanks for those hearts too. No excuses for me. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Who has any other questions or anything else that you want to talk about with regard to health, fitness, nutrition, and all that kind of stuff? While you guys are coming up with questions, if you have any questions, you can follow me at facebook.com/a-stronger-you. No, I'm not going to do that. From Turkey. Sorry. www.facebook.com/a-stronger-you, the letter U fitness. That's how you can follow me on Facebook. You can shoot me an email to Tony@ASU-Fit.com. If you have any questions. So again, this broadcast is just talking about health and fitness motivation. What are some of the challenges that you have staying motivated, so that we can talk about those and give you some ideas. We talked about a lot of cool stuff. We talked about writing down your goals. We talked about celebrating your small successes. That kind of stuff is going to be really, really important. Understanding that any progress is still progress. Even if all you lose is a half a pound, or you gain 0.32 of a pound of muscle, it's still progress. Any progress, no matter how small, is good progress, and you've got to celebrate that. So earlier we talked about the fact that, thank you guys so much for the hearts. That's really cool. I appreciate that. Earlier, we talked about the fact that if you write your goals down, and as you start to achieve those goals and you scratch them off of the piece of paper, your body will receive a shot of dopamine. Well, when you celebrate your small successes and you're really, really happy about that. Oh, somebody says sugars. Okay. So what specific question do you have about sugars? And that'll give me a better idea of how to address that. But going back to what I was saying, when you celebrate your small successes, your body actually also receives a shot of serotonin. And guess what? If you celebrate those small successes with other people, their bodies receive a shot of serotonin. And all of these things are the hormones that make us feel really good, and they make us continue to want to push towards our goals and our dreams, or whatever it was that gave us that shot of serotonin in the first place. So, just wanted to throw that out there to you. Again, this is Tony Vinchelle with ASU-Fit, A Stronger You Fitness, and the Becoming a Stronger You movement. And we are answering questions about motivation, fitness motivation. What keeps you motivated? What are some of the things that keep you from being motivated? What are some of the things that make it challenging for you to stick to your plan? We've talked about a whole lot of stuff, so hopefully you go back and you watch the replay. But yeah, so let me know. What challenges do you have? What questions do you have? And I'm here to answer those. Again, if you're just hopping on, you can follow me at www.facebook.com/a-stronger-you, a stronger the letter U fitness. So we are answering questions about motivation. I gave out a lot of tips earlier in the broadcast about how to stay motivated for your workout plan, weight loss plan, muscle gain plan, body fat plan, nutrition plan, whatever plan it is that you're on. So right now, you guys can tell me what challenges you have. What are some of the challenges that you have staying motivated, staying on top of your game, sticking to your plan? What are some challenges that you have, or any questions that you want me to answer about workouts, health, fitness, nutrition, metabolism-based meal planning, that kind of stuff? Does anybody have any questions? Oh, and mosquitoes. If you've never been down here to Texas, yeah, mosquitoes are like a major problem here. It's really starting to get on my nerves, and it almost makes me want to move move out of here. So, all right, what questions do you guys have? Questions about staying motivated, questions about health, fitness, nutrition, any of that good stuff. Okay, so I've given out a lot of tips on how to stay motivated on your plan. So if you want to go back and watch the replay of that, you can. Until next time, guys, stay strong, stay beautiful, and always, always, always work towards becoming a stronger you. Peace out. Hello.